Tim Woodlackey was live, sorry.
Yeah, it did change ownership. Ownership was good. I was in there like a week ago. Ownership was most of the regulars had to stay.
Alright! Nice! Listen, folks, we got a lot of you guys that have fished with us for 24 years, and we have guys that haven't fished with us yet. So please, out of respect for your fellow fisher people, you know, keep it down. Let me talk. I know a lot of you guys get excited. You see some of your friends you ain't seen in a while. I'm excited. Dick Heckle's over there. I ain't talked to him yet, so he's not even listening to me. He's talking. So, like I said, just keep it down so I can get through this. And just like I said, respect for everybody else out there. I appreciate it. So, on behalf of the PMTT, Leaf Labs, and Moorhead Tourism, I'd like to welcome everybody here to our first qualifier. Our 24th year, kicking off the 2022 season right here. Leaf Labs Spring Shootout on K1 Lake. Crazy busy off season. I don't know about everybody else, but mine was mayhem. You know, and I thought about what, so many things have happened. I thought, what am I going to talk about right up, stand up here for 2 hours and lose you guys in half an hour. I don't want to sit up here for 2 hours and talk about everything. So I'm thinking about it, how am I going to classify this? I'm like, you know, maybe I should just talk about a couple of different things, like what's new this year and what really hasn't changed in 24 years in the PMTT. I thought I'll just kind of like segue into these two. So I thought what's new for this year, I mentioned first, because it's exciting. Leaf Labs coming on as our new sponsor of this event. It's kind of a throw-off of Vitamin Minerals. That's why I work with them. It's a great individual group that we're working with. They're looking to do a bunch of stuff like they used to with all the product and get your guys' feedback and everything. So we're excited to have them on board for this year. And also we have a lot of, for 2024, our new season, we have a lot of new bonuses and incentives, but I'll get into those in a little bit. I want to go into those in detail so you guys know exactly what you have to do to earn those. True Grip coming on as a sponsor this year. They're one of them that have a bonus, and I'll talk about that shortly. I think the most exciting thing is Recon Boats coming on as the new official boat of the Professional Muskie Tournament Trail. I went up there, I met with these folks. Through the years, I've met all of them. Through sports shows and industry events and stuff like that. I've met so many different boat manufacturers. In Recon, they just won us over, talked to them. The products that are kicking out and everything, John Johnson, the owner up there, we really clicked. And the amount of stuff he's doing for you guys and giving back, not even Recon boat owners. See, we got incentives here for just you guys fishing in the PMTT. Excited to be working with them here this year. I think that's the most exciting thing I got going this year. The PMTT has going forward is us teaming up with Recon. So, and you know, I started thinking about what hasn't changed. 24 years. It's our 24th year. It's a long time. And I'm like, man, that's a long time. What really hasn't changed in 24 years? And I'm still thinking about it right here. This is the first one, K1. It's the only place that we have been all 24 years. Here we are kicking it off again. And then I'm thinking, well, like it or not, good or bad, I'm here. I have not missed one event in 24 years also. And the only other human being alive that can say that is Ed Legacy. He isn't Eddie, where you at? Put your hand, where you at? Because there he is. He has not missed the qualifier. Me and you do. Me and you don't die on me. I don't want to be the crazy one out there, Eddie. Yeah. And I'm thinking about it, 24 years. What hasn't changed? And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, Ty said. I'm like, Ty, 24 years. And every year you got to fish with a partner that carries you. It's crazy. Half of these things, Ty, maybe you just start with, and the other half just thinks that, maybe eventually or accidentally you just get better at this. But, no, maybe not. Take you guys work out here, okay? 24 years here, 24 years, Tony Grant is here, hungover, again, every night. And again, I think eventually, sooner or later, you can find it, maybe. So, 24 years, Stella still sits here with us every time, and every time we go out to a restaurant, Stella still stares at the menu and the waitress at the same time.
Pick on the guy in his one good eye.
Keep an eye on it.
I can't get into all the great times, stories that have happened over the years, events and everything. I'm so excited to be down here again. You know, it's crazy. I know some of you guys up in the northern states still got ice on the water. It's been, this down here, I don't think we've ever had normal water levels down here. It's crazy. I'm excited. I hope everybody's having a great time so far. I know the fishing doesn't sound like it's been on fire, but we got some weather might be favorable coming in, so we'll see. So I'm excited to be here kicking off this season with us. Also, I want to say thank you to you guys. Our growth has been phenomenal. It has been phenomenal. It's every year it's better, and it's a lot of you guys. Your feedback you give us, good or bad, I mean, we take it. We make changes, everything else. I want to say thanks right out of the bat. So many of you guys send emails or text messages. I like it. It's part of it. I get it. I like it. I want to get feedback both ways. So that's why we've grown to what we are and everything. So on behalf of everybody, thank you. Our sponsors. Got to thank them. We would not exist without them. Teaming up with Recon this year. I already talked about it. I'm so excited to be working with these guys. Mercury Marine, so many years with these folks. Again, being a major sponsor of ours. Muskie Hunter Magazine, doing a phenomenal job. The way they reconstructed it and everything. Tony, Greg, you guys, it's outstanding working with you guys. Leech Lake Tourism, Leaf Labs, as I mentioned, Eagle River Area Chamber of Commerce, Northern Air Resorts, Chaos Tackle, we're kicking out some of the best innovative tackle out there. Moorhead Tourism for sponsoring this event, Three Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce, the Motor Guy Trolling Motors in Leech Lake Area Chamber of Commerce, and Leech Lake Tourism. I mean, all our associate contributing sponsors, they're special. You get a chance, folks, you guys do a great job. You see them, thank them. We greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way. So let's talk about our championship this year. PMTT Recon Boats World Championship is on September 23rd, 24th, 25th, and it's on the Tri-Lakes here in southern Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Akachi, and Oconomowoc. Well, you gotta make it. Listen, I got a couple things I'm gonna mention real quick here. First place prize package is a brand new, it's in production right now. The first model from Recon is going to be a brand new 2018 with a trailer and 150 horsepower Mercop, over $50,000 prize package. But you gotta make the championship. You gotta fish in at least 2 of the events, and it's not good news for the next 2. And I'll talk about that in a minute. So keep that in mind, it ain't good. So meaning if you still want to get into the other 2. So. And at the championship, you're competing against the top people in the country that competed throughout the year. Let's give a big round of applause right now. Our current 2021 PMTT champions, Chris and Pete Blicker. Where are you guys at? Right over there. Give them a round of applause, guys. Where's Pete? There it is. Then at the end, we award probably the most prestigious award in muskie fishing. The PMTT Top Gun, our current 2021 PMTT Top Gun Ty and Kate Center. Give them a round of applause. I'm going to go over the bonuses right now because we got a few. The Muskie Hunter bonus, it's the same they've been doing with us. Still shaking his head.
Out of order on everything. That's okay. I can keep up with you. I can keep up with you.
The Muskie Hunter bonus, it's $250 at this event for the biggest fish wearing Muskie Hunter apparel. So if you got a hat on, phenomenal. If you're wearing this shirt, do not hold your fish up and covering it. It happens at almost every tournament, I get it. You guys are excited. You have to be able to read the logo. Hold the fish a little lower.
Don't put your sunglasses over the hat logo.
You know, yeah, you know it too? I've had guys that didn't even know. They took their sunglasses off, threw it on the hat. You gotta be able to see it. It happens. It happens all the time. And again, on pure excitement, you're still fishing in the PMTT, you boated a fish, but make sure you can see it. Make sure you can see that the logo, whether it's a hat or a shirt, the limited edition Muskie Hunter gym shoes. I don't know what it is, but make sure you can see them. Also, True Grip is doing a $250 bonus. You gotta also be able to see it in the photo. So it's that simple. I say you gotta be top 10. Top 10 highest placing will get a $250 bonus. It is the same thing. You guys have the stuff all over your boat anyway. Just make sure you got it by you. When you're kneeling down, holding your fish, make sure you have that in there. For the True Grip. Recon the bonus bucks. Here we go. If you win the event, you get a $1,000 bonus. The recon bonus, but you don't have to own a recon. You get a $1,000 bonus, whoever wins this event, from recon bonus, just for you guys being in the PMTT. If you're in a recon, you'll get another $1,000. That's a $2,000 bonus for recon bonus at every event this year. Then they're doing the big fish. The big fish in the day is $500. If you record the big fish in the day, and so many of you guys got GoPros, I mean, it's crazy. Just keep it running. We need the fight. We need the hook set. So many cameras, lube, everything. It's not that. So many guys have it. You put it on your own social media. If you record it, you win another $500. So it's a $1,000 day big fish. If the guy that has the biggest fish didn't record it, we're just going to work our way down. So if the biggest fish on Saturday is a 40-incher, and you got a 34, and nobody else is up there below, you win the $500 bonus. You're going to win that $500. But you've got to record the whole thing. You've got to have your GoPros or whatever other cameras you guys have going at this point, and it's got to be rolling. The good thing is if a lot of them loop now, or if you just hit start stop, it's going to be right there at the end of that video, and then you keep going again. $500 every day we're doing this. So on Sunday, same thing. Biggest fish is a 38-incher, and you catch a 35, you might win it just for having it. For taking the time out and doing this, taking the time out and doing this extra bonus bucks, we're going to also take all your videos. So if you get something cool besides the fish, maybe your partner falls in the drink. I don't know. You throw a rod in. There's so many crazy things. If you have your camera rolling, just hit the loop. Hit it. Stop. And give us that video. We're going to do another drawing for a free entry, $600 free entry into any of the qualifying events you guys want. So you guys win a free. If you want to do Cape Run next year here, we'll let you do that also. So we're going to allow the last 2 this year and Cape Run next year. We're giving the 3. If you and we'll do those drawings. What we're going to do is you don't have to send us the video right away either. I know this is new. That's why I'm going into it with a little detail. You do not have to send us this video right away. You can either come up here on Saturday, Steve Katie will be handling this. You can give them your card. If it's not wrong or anything like that, they'll download everything right away. If not, we'll just mail them back to you during the week or whatever after we verify them. So what we're going to do is during the week, we'll have additional announcements, and we'll post everything of what you guys did, what we're awarding, who won the prize, everything, and mail you guys your checks during the week. So it's kind of like a bonus, a post-tournament bonus that we're going to be handing out to all you guys after, but don't worry about it during the tournament. Go out there and catch as many fish as you can. So, but like I said, we want to reward you for taking the time out and taking these extra videos. So no matter what it is, if it's something crazy, something funny, we want to see it. Save that also. Hit stop if you're not looping and send it to us. So keep that in mind. Like I said, this is kind of like a follow-up bonus that we'll do during the week with a lot of announcements. Also, tomorrow we'll be back here at 5:30 for an update. At 5:30, we're trying to do it sharply. We're going to start doing everything a little bit better. And Sunday, for the awards, 2:30 being here. We will give away a free entry on Sunday into the 3 Lakes Eagle River event, but we still award one. It's in the rules that if you win one, you still get in. If you pay, we'll give you your money back. But it's still the red. So, and anyone interested in getting into the Leech Lake event, listen. Before I get to the Leech Lake one, Leech Lake, I think there it is. There's 2 spots left.
But then we have the 5.
But what happens is, last year when we filled up Eagle, get on the waiting list. I tell people all the time, get on the waiting list because a lot happens. average between now and June and now in August, we do have quite a few people that always seem to back out or have commitments or something else that comes up. And we will bump them out. We always, do our best at how we fun will move people up in. I think we rotated like 90 people last year, maybe more, right? Maybe more so I'm trying to tell everybody, that especially folks listening at home on Facebook that are panicking right now, it's all right, still out an entry form and send it in. You'd be shocked how many people get in after they're filmed. So we've never had this before, but it's not a good thing. So, also after we're done here, Crash's Landing, Matt and all the folks over there, they got a free cookout over at Crash's Landing. It's always a great time. They do this every year. Everybody's welcome. You're all welcome to go over there, grab some grub. It's always a good time. I know we'll be over there as always too. So before I get started into the rules, which I'm going to keep them short, somebody came up with a great idea. It might have been you, Chris, about recording some of this and posting videos about what I talk about here about measuring fish and all that. We're going to start doing that also, so it's going to cut down on you guys listening to me at every event and having this stuff on my little micro videos and stuff. So before I get into it, we're starting with all of with your memberships and stuff. We're starting to work with a couple of different charities that we're going to support this year. I was mentioning one, Lester's Feet. It's a phenomenal organization where they help the families that are struggling to have children with problems and major problems, whether it's cancer or whatever. We're working with them. They're doing some raffles right now. We'll talk about big time raffles. I mean big, Chevy pickups and stuff. And so we're working with them. We'll post some stuff online, bring you guys up to date. And then also we're working with veteran organizations over here, taking that fishing, Operation Healing Heroes. Jay Garstecki, we're working with them and supporting their nonprofit. Jay, you want to come up here and talk for a minute? Let's give him a round of applause.
Talk from right here, is that okay?
Your voice carries.
First off, real quick, show of hands, how many veterans do we have in the room right now? If we can all give them a huge round of applause. Thank you to the PMTT for allowing us to have this display in these raffles. We're going to try and do this at each of the PMTT events. We've got our sponsors, which is Recon Boats. We are sponsored by Recon Boats. We're also sponsored by Grizzly Coolers, FVP Batteries, SKB Cases, and Wiley X Coolers, and St. Croix Rods. And so those are the companies that support our veterans. So can we have a big round of applause for them? Tomorrow night, we're going to draw 2 winners. As a lot of you guys have already purchased tickets, I want to say thank you so much for that. But we're going to draw 2 tickets, 2 winners. Each winner is going to win a Grizzly Cooler, an SKB Muskie case, an FVP battery, Wiley X sunglasses, and a St. Croix Muskie rod. So we'll draw 2 of those. If you're not able to be here, if you wouldn't mind giving your ticket to somebody who's going to be here, I don't want to have to ship this stuff if possible. So we'd really like for the winners to be present tomorrow night when we draw. But I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. Taking up fishing, we're exactly what we say we are. We take U.S. military veterans that have post-traumatic stress out fishing. It's a way of giving back and saying thank you to our veterans. Operation Healing Heroes is a TV show on Discovery Channel in which we honor our veterans, and each episode we feature a different U.S. military veteran, and we document their lives. And we do it out on a fishing boat. We hand them a rod and say thank you for your service to our country. So it's so important that we recognize and honor our veterans, and I just want to say thank you to this group of fishermen and fisherwomen. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you for your support. If you'd like, tickets are $5 a piece. Otherwise, they're $5 for $20. And again, I can't say thank you enough to the PMTT for supporting us, and to all the familiar faces. It's good to see everybody again after this horrific couple years we've had, but it's good to be back, and thank you again for all your help. You want to say anything?
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, guys. All right, as I get into the rules here, it's not questions and answers. It's everybody's own responsibility to know all the PMTT rules, state and local laws. I'm going to go through just the basics. I'm not reading all the rules. I'm going to just kind of breeze through this and get you guys on your way. But I just want to touch on the important ones here that kind of count. So at every event, I mentioned this. Remove all weeds, clean it from drain your live wells, remove all weeds from your trailers, your boats, everything, drain your live wells. Whenever you're traveling, let's not, What's that? Spreadivation species. So for this tournament, it's 7 a.m. on Saturday tomorrow to 4 p.m. and it's 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Sunday. The numbers you get go on the side to your motors. We take off from L3 Boat Ramp, Twin Knobs Campground. You can launch from anywhere on the lake. You do not have to launch there. You can launch anywhere. You just got to be there by 7 a.m. each day. You got to be there by 7. If you're running late, go to the end of the line. I say this all the time. If you're running late, go to the end of the line. If we haven't let a boat out yet, you're fine. But if you're running late, move to the end. So if I'm on boat, 30 already, and you're boat 10, you're going to go to the end. I'm not going to let you through anyway, but just go to the end. So 7 a.m. to 7 to 4 p.m. Watch anywhere. Be on time, but in the afternoon, you do not have to come back. We're done at 4 p.m. tomorrow, 1 p.m. on Sunday. You do not come back to the boat end. You're just done. If you hook up with a fish, make sure you have enough time to witness, get it measured, verify everything, and get it to me. I have to have those text messages and the photos by 4 p.m. tomorrow and 1 p.m. on Sunday. You're getting a lot of extra time by not having to check out at the end of the day. So do not, we haven't had it yet. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. So do not call me up, 3:59 say you got a bad signal. Also, if you're trying to reach me, you got a bad signal, I'm jumping ahead of myself though. If you got a bad signal, don't worry about it. If you got a fish or something like that, take care of business. Don't worry about getting a hold of me. So, but at the end of the day, it's vitally important that you get a hold of me if you have one and get it in the So, we'll start out with the national anthem in the morning, and then when we're done, everybody will come by. Drive by in the morning. You see the staging area? What do you got there? Candles, as always. Stage out. Simple as that. Drive by in the morning. Pull out past the buoys, no wake area, and then kick off. Do not blow through that line. The line could be significant. If you want to fish that shore, you want to fish, go around them. Guess what? You're already going fishing. They're still waiting. Go around them. Do not blow. I will DQ you for blowing through. I've had guys wave people through and putt through. Just go around. But I've seen, if I catch you blowing through, we haven't had it forever. You'll be DQ'd for that. And go around those folks. So you must wear your PFDs while you're on plane. If you're trolling or casting, you do not have to wear a flotation device. So keep that in mind. What's the bottom number? What's the last one? Can't look right now?
Give me a second.
I'm the last one right now?
I'm telling
All right, we'll do it again. So, take off. Tomorrow, it's simple. Saturday.
76.
Look, I got that for sorry. Tomorrow, take off. It's simple. Boat 100 down to boat 105. That's it. It's simple as that. Take out in the morning, everything's good. Go out fishing. Stay here, like I said, don't go back, everything else like that. On Sunday, we do 2 flip-flops, the trail teams, and then the other teams that are fishing individual events. The first boat out will be boat 76. Will be the first boat out on Sunday, and we come down to boat 1. Then boat 105 will follow boat 1, and we come backwards down to 77. We're just flip-flopping the trail teams, and the rest of the teams trying to even out the times a little bit. So, I mentioned in this one too, 2 rods, 2 lures per team. It's the only thing I've ever DQ'd guys over the years for, and I've had it happen numerous times. It's been in a row since day 1. But if we catch them, it's always somebody else. I love you anglers looking out for yourselves. And I always had somebody call me and say, hey, there's a guy out here, they got 3 rods. And they say they didn't know. 2 rods, 2 lures per team. You can put 2 lures on 1 rod, and the other guy can sit there all that. I don't care, but it's 2 rods, 2 lures per team. So we got 2 rods, 1 lure each. So that's the only thing we beat you guys for over the years. So, now, if you catch a fish, I'm going to make this simple. Every one of you guys, or I'm going to make it quick, I should say. Every one of you guys have one of these sheets that we hand out. You guys have fished forever, This is it. It's a step-by-step. It's very simple. Call me right away, because if we're out there filming, I'm going to run if I'm close. We're back to stop, and I'm back there. It takes a long time to get back there. If I'm there, I'm going to film you guys. So if you don't get a hold of me take care of business. Measure your fish, take your photos, do everything, release the fish, go back fishing. It's good. There's dead areas out here. I get that. I could be in a bad area. Do not, hey, something you got already done, the fish is in the net, and get this every tournament. I appreciate it. That's awesome, but do not let that fish go. Continue fishing. So it is really simple. We have a step-by-step in here for all you guys. I'm not going to beat it to death. It is that simple. You should see the dots that we hand you. You should see the tail, and you should see the jaw touching in your photos. Do not lean over your partner's back. Get in front of him and look and take the photo on the bump board. We should have the tail, your colored dots, and the nose touching. It's that simple. It's amazing, I still get it, where people are leaned over and they're all, I get it, you're excited. But you have your partner's head, you have his body, and half the time it's missing stuff. And I asked her, I can't see the tail, and they sent me a picture of the tail. I can't see everything. So, do not send me 20 photos. Simple. You catch a fish. You call me. If I can come there, great. Don't wait for me, or I'll tell you, hey, I'll be there in a minute. Pull the fish out. Measure it. Make sure you have your colored dots. Let's pick them right now. You got to put the PMTT dot on there, and let's put green also. Green. So the PMTT dot in the green tomorrow. You lay it on there. There's only one here, right? Okay. Lying. Okay. That's it. Put the fish. Make sure you can see everything. Take a photo. I suggest taking like 10. Take 10 photos. Pick the fish up, drop it back in the net. The only thing, your partner sits there, or lady looks at the phone and confirms, oh yeah, I can see it. You just send me that photo. Don't send me all 12 and tell me to find it. I'm not. I'm going to watch the first one. Send me that one, your partner holding the fish, and I should get, that's it. I should get a picture of the on the board, one holding it, and the size of your fish. 38 and a quarter, or whatever it is. That's it. Continue fishing. I don't need anything else. If you do not, like I said, if you can't get a hold of me, don't release that fish. Get it going. I love you guys holding out and everything like that, but there's bad signals. So I don't want everybody held up, so. I mean, in a nutshell, 10 points is still for a good release. We award everything after we look at the fish list. We hear from you guys. Yes, we've had people ask me, yeah, you ever had, yes. You guys are honest. We've had people call and say, hey, this fish ain't gonna make it, what should we do? And I'm like, all right, you obviously give a deduction and one guy can't keep fishing. It happens. I mean, we're throwing giant pieces of steel around and burying hooks and telling them to fish. It happens occasionally. Not often, not in a lot of years. We have, I mean, all our years, it's only been a few, but it does happen, so. Cell phone. It is literally for just the tournament. For reporting emergencies, fish, or anything else like that. If you're in the top 10, tomorrow we'll do the sponsored product, we'll wrap up the drawings. I'm not going to beat you guys up. And if you guys, we'll do quick interviews with the top 10 tomorrow. I know it's a 2-day event. We won't beat you up. If the weather is bad, we're not going to let you go in the morning. If it gets bad during the day, seek shelter. It's no tournament, nothing's worth dying for. They're talking about like spotty thunder and lightning coming in. It's probably going to be that brutal stuff that lasts 15, 20 minutes and it's done. But pull over to shore or something. Don't kill yourself for a fish or a tournament. It definitely ain't worth it. So, I mean, the weather, it doesn't, and Sunday even looks a little worse. There's some wind on Sunday. It looks like it could be heavy. So, remember, it's everyone's water out there. When you guys are out there, please, I mean, there's going to be other fishermen. I know they're talking about, I'm hearing rumors of possibly 2, 3 small bass tournaments. Unfortunately, they might be working the same water as you guys, especially with this early spring fishing. So, oh yeah, let me do that right away. So, I'm going to do a drawing right now for 4th and 5th place for the trail teams. So when I draw this, you decide, and the reason I say you decide, because if I draw a team, 70, you might say, no, on page 2, I'm going to be like almost one of the first. So tell you, I'm going to go with you guys. So let's see. Team 27. Anybody, are you here, right? Do you want both 4? Sure. You are both 4 days tomorrow, but then the next day, you're both 4 for both days. But refer to 27 when you catch fish. You don't refer to both 4, all right? And then for team 5, the boat 5, team 24. Team 24.
Draw again.
What do you guys want to do?
Draw again.
Take it, both 5? I don't blame you, I would too. So you guys will be both 5s tomorrow and Sunday. So what I gotta say, remember, it's everybody's going around there. It's gonna be busy. I don't think the best rooms on one day, and I don't know how big they are. I've heard all kinds of rumors, so I can't see it. I don't think they're anything as large as that here. We've never had it so far. We've never overbooked that much. So remember, crashes after this. Anybody's got any questions or anything like that? Please come on up. If not, go enjoy your evenings. We'll see you guys in the morning.